But it's a plane? No, it's Wizkid. Fans were excited this weekend as Niger star boy Wizkid made a spectacular stage entrance at his Aqua Arena show in Paris. The Grammy Award winning Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, professionally known as Wizkid, was instantly trending on Twitter after suspended from the air to the stage where he performed his latest single, Bad to Me, and other hit songs of his. Fans who gathered from all around the world were exhilarated by the entrance and watched the star rock the event. Wizkid brought some of the trendiest artists to join him on stage, from closer hitmaker Oxley to Nigerian singer AV, even the original Vibe Machine won the baton, and others. Now, Wizkid was also spotted with former CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, at the back of the stage. Now, whilst fans anticipate Wizkid's yet to be released album, More Love, Less Ego, of course, that's the title of the album, many were thrilled to get new music from the Nigerian star. Wizkid dropped his latest single, Bad to Me, on the 14th of this month, since his Made in Lagos dropped on the 30th of October 2020. That's, of course, over 2 years ago. Honestly, we've enjoyed so many projects all through the 8 months of this year, and we wouldn't mind more as we approach the end of the year. Interesting. Oh, watching him and Oxley is just so exciting on stage.
That's beautiful. And seeing that crowd, that is such a maybe 20,000 capacity. I'm not sure how big that stadium is.
But the one thing that our audience or Nigerian fans need to learn to stop doing is doing a comparison. Now, what we saw was they did a picture collage of Wizkid descending in that same manner and Davido descending, and said, "Pick your goat."
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's. I don't think it's just Nigeria. I think there's comparison.
Fans need to calm down.
Fans across the world. They would always do it. Everyone has their favorite. And they would never want the next person to
outshine.
Be better. Nobody wants Messi to score on a weekend that Ronaldo scored. It's pretty much the same thing. Nobody wants Ronaldo to exist on a weekend that Messi is thriving, or rather, their fans, the individual fans. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the level of success that these people have achieved. It's totally mind blowing. And I'm happy with him as an artist also,
and his brand.
And his brand. It's been 10 years now of consistent growth. It's totally beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful to watch.
Still on the music scene, every now and then we see some of Africa's biggest stars collaborate to give us some music. Other times it's our favorite African stars joining vocals with global stars. Over the weekend, fans of Mama Africa, Yemi Alade, enjoyed her latest music collaboration with Jamaican artist Spice. Yemi Alade is a superstar whose music has found a wide audience spread across the world. A new song, Bubble It, sees her feature Spice featuring Spice for a tune that is sure to have listeners dancing. And of course, the world moving. The 2 minutes, 53-second song hit 1 million streams on YouTube in 24 hours. And the video currently already sits at almost 1.5 million streams already. We're looking forward to more groundbreaking collaboration within the music industry that would further expose the richness of Afrobeat to the world.
Yemi Alade certainly does that. I love her collaborations. I think she's a very talented singer. I know people criticize her she's trended a few times for them saying her lyrics and all that. But Yemi Alade, you watch her, she's a performance queen. She puts in the work. Yemi doesn't just come on stage and expect fans to sing for her, which we find a lot of artists doing. Yemi puts in the work, rehearsing routines. She's such a beautiful artist, and I think she's really done well to depict Africa in a good light.
Yeah, and it would also silence those who have criticized Nigerian artists or Nigerian female artists for not featuring one another. They've always said this thing, that how come this female artist really, they never do collaborative work.
Well, she did with Angelique Kidjo. We saw that.
Yes.
That was such a great project.
Yes.
Right. I want to see more collaborations.
And also proud of Yemi Alade. The same way, we would celebrate Wiz and David and every other person. We're super proud of the female artists also. She's also one of the biggest names in Africa and in the world also. So super happy for her. And of course, I'm sure that song is going to be a monster hit.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yep.
Now on the international scene, multi-award winning American rapper Cardi B has been sentenced. You heard that right. For her involvement in the 2018 New York strip club brawl. This comes after the 29-year-old pleaded guilty in a case filed against her over an altercation with two sisters who were bartenders at a strip club in Queens, NY. Now in New York, of course. The rapper pleaded guilty to assault in the 3rd degree, and she also pleaded guilty to reckless endangerment in the 2nd degree, according to a spokesperson for the Queens District Attorney's Office. Accordingly, a verdict passed by the court has sentenced Cardi B to 15 days of community service, a 3-year full order of protection for the two victims, and court fees. In a report by the LA Times, Queens District Attorney Belinda Katz, they said, and I quote, "No one is above the law." In pleading guilty today, Ms. Belcalis Almanza, of course that's Cardi B, and two co-defendants have accepted responsibility for their actions. This office is satisfied with the resolution, which includes appropriate community service could close. The music sensation herself, Cardi B, also said she had made bad decisions that she was not afraid to own up to. She said, and I quote, "These moments don't define me and they are not reflective of who I am now. Part of growing up and maturing is being able to be accountable for your actions," could close. Justice has been served and fans have no choice but to respect that, because truthfully, no one is above the law. And personally, I hope that these challenges citizens and celebrities alike to always be the best versions of themselves. We see this happening abroad. We see this happening in Africa as well. We need more celebrities to remember that they are the face. I mean, I really respect her for absolutely, I respect her statement saying or recognizing that no one really is above the law, and that's part of our growth and our maturity process.
Yes, and people also need to remember that before Cardi B, put out what's the name of the song? Something Yellow. Something.
Something Yellow. Bodak Yellow, yeah.
Yeah, she was the queen of the trenches. She was. Yeah. She wasn't that person, who was calm and relaxed and calculative with her responses on Twitter.
She was brash.
She was, the queen of the trenches. But she's always been a very, very, sweet soul.
Actually, very sweet. You really just can't help but love Cardi B. Yes, she's like a child.
Yeah.
In some way.
If she's upset, she's upset. If she's happy, you can feel it. Her energy has always been a very, very excited, rich energy.
Absolutely.
That totally have loved for a long time. So yeah. But of course, I agree with the part where it says, no one's above the law. And she did break the law in 2018. Then, she's
just reminding us that we must be careful of our actions today. I mean, it's not easy. You don't know where you'll be tomorrow. Right now, you might be a nobody, and tomorrow you might be the biggest celebrity. And the actions that from your past then start to catch up with you. Just hoping that we can keep making daily decisions that would favor our future.